So guys, in this video, I'm gonna make you a pro Linux user by teaching you the shortcuts that will help you to use Linux faster. The first shortcut that I'm gonna teach you is to open the terminal. By pressing Ctrl Alt and T, you can open the terminal. Pressing the Ctrl Alt T, you can open terminal from keyboard. Then you have to press Ctrl Shift and the plus button. Yeah, you can zoom in. To zoom out, you can press Ctrl and minus button to zoom out. Ctrl Shift plus to zoom in. So I recommend doing by watching this video, you have to do simultaneously. Okay. So the next shortcut that I want to teach you is to open the multiple tabs in a terminal. For that, you have to press Ctrl Shift and T. As you can see, Ctrl Shift and T, you can open any amount of tabs, as you can see here. So if you want to close a tab that you open, then you can press Ctrl Shift W. When you press Ctrl Shift W, you can close each tabs. As you can see here, Ctrl Shift W is the shortcut for closing terminal tabs. Ctrl Shift W. For zooming, Ctrl Shift plus. So the next shortcut is to open another terminal. For that, you have to press Ctrl Shift and N. Yeah, you now opened another terminal. As you can see, this is the new terminal. You opened by pressing Ctrl Shift and N. You can press Ctrl Shift and N again to open another terminal. Now we have 3 terminals. Okay. So the next command is when you enter something and your position is here, right? So if you want to move to the front position, then you can press Ctrl A. As you can see, now you are at the front. As you can see, now you are at the front. If you want to go to the end, then you can press Ctrl and E. Yeah, Ctrl E will make you go to end, and when you press Ctrl A, you are now in the beginning. So this is an awesome useful shortcut if you are using Linux. Okay, so the next shortcut that I'm going to teach you, you can also see the shortcuts from files here. As you can see, if you forgot, then you can get the shortcuts from here also. Okay, so I'm going to close the terminal, right? Ctrl Shift W, Ctrl Shift W. So now I'm in this terminal, right? So I have 2 terminals open, as you can see here. Now I'm going to open another tab, like Ctrl Shift T. Yeah, I have opened a lot of tabs. So let's move to the first tab by entering 1, and second tab by entering 2, and move to third tab 3, and the fourth tab 4. Okay, I'm zooming all the tabs. Okay, so if you want to move between tabs, okay, if you want to move between tabs, then you can press Ctrl and Tab. Like you are now 2, Ctrl plus Tab button. You can move to 1, Ctrl Tab to move to 3, Ctrl plus Tab. As you can see here, Ctrl Tab to move between tabs that you open. You can move. So that's how you can shift between tabs by pressing Ctrl and Tab. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Then if you want to close all the terminal, like Ctrl Shift W, yeah, now we are at the end. Okay, we are at the desktop. So if you want to open the Firefox from keyboard, so how do you open? If you are using Windows, then you have Windows key here in your keyboard. You can see Windows key. Press the Windows key. Yeah, if you press, you can see here. Like you can enter anything you want and press the enter button to open. So you are now in a browser, right? So when you press Ctrl and H in browser, you can see the history here by pressing Ctrl and H. And if you want, if you want to hide this history, press Ctrl and H again. And if you want to open another tab, press Ctrl and T. Ctrl plus T is to open multiple tabs in a browser. If you want to close this tab, then you can press Ctrl and W for closing the tabs. Ctrl W. As you can see, I'm closing the tabs by pressing Ctrl and W. Okay. If you want to switch between tabs, like we can enter this as 1 and this has 2 and this 3 and this is 4. You can switch between tabs by pressing Control Tab. Yeah, again Control plus press Tab is the shortcut for switching between tabs. Control button plus Tab button. You can switch between tabs, as you can see, by pressing Control and Tab. Okay. So if you want to close all the tabs that are opened here, then you can press Control Shift W. Yeah, when you press Control Shift W, you can see Quit Firefox, close window, and quit Firefox. You are now closing all the tabs and quitting Firefox by pressing Control Shift and W. Okay, so now I'm gonna cancel it. If you want to minimize the browser, or if you want to minimize something that you are opened in your window, you can press Control Alt D. Yeah, Control plus Alt plus D is to minimize, and of course how to maximize. When you press Control Alt D, you can minimize, and again when you press Control Alt D, you can maximize. As you can see here, you don't have to click here for minimizing and click here for maximizing. The shortcut is Control Alt and D, as you can see here. So you can open terminal and the browser at the same time, but if you want to go to browser from terminal, then you can press Control and Tab button, sorry, Alt plus Tab. Okay, you can press Alt plus Tab to switch between terminal and browser. As you can see, Alt plus Tab. When you press Alt and Tab, as you can see, you can move like this. You can open a mouse pad here. So we do open mouse pad, and this is the browser and this is the terminal. If you want to switch between these apps, you can press Control and Tab, as you can see here. So you are now in browser. You can switch between tabs and go to terminal, and we can open the mouse pad by pressing by pressing Alt and Tab. Yeah, Alt and Tab will switch between the apps. So these are some basic shortcuts that will help your Linux experience so quick and smooth. I hope this video will teach you something new, and thanks for watching. Have a nice day.